All right, so at this point, we all know Dr. Aphra is coming to the game. It's going to be the new Star Killer event. I'm expecting comparable power, so Star Killer becoming a Grand Arena Galactic Legend essentially for a long time. Now with Datacrons and some other things, that meta has of course shifted. Dr. Aphra, I believe, is going to come in with a similar level of viability outside of Datacron. So a very powerful character that a lot of endgame people are going to want. But a lot of you guys who watch me especially are early to mid-game, free-to-play, low spenders, you know, the normal people. I am the communist of Galaxy of Heroes. I fight for the proletariat, something like that. Poor people rise up. I'm not looking at Dr. Aphra probably at all. Like, maybe I will if it's cool, and maybe it will drive content, kind of like how I'm thinking about farming Jabba, but that's a very unique experience. What I'm really looking at is Hondo Anaka. Now, I don't have Hondo Anaka's kit. I mean, I do have Hondo Anaka's kit. I can go, like, boom, and pull it up and stuff like that. I'm not really going to break it down for you guys. You guys have all seen the kit reveal. You guys all know exactly what Hondo does. I think Hondo is going to be one of those characters where he's going to be very, very, very good at 3 stars, right? I think he's going to be a very good Mara Jade-esque kind of character where he has that fracture mechanic. Let me see if I can find it. Captive. Set speed to 0. Can't bonus attack or gain bonus turn meter, right? My face is kind of in the way of the turn meter thing, but you're gonna have to take my word for it. He boosts turn meter depending on scoundrel allies. It's somewhere. There's some place where it says he gets like 100%, basically 25% turn meter per every whatever. It's somewhere. So this guy is going to be great, and I think he's going to be really good for lower level players who are going to punch up, right? We need in the early and the mid game, we really need those like annihilate characters. We need those Mandos. We need those Nihilises. Sometimes Thrawn can be super helpful if you have him geared up. I think Hondo is going to play into that plug and play neutral. Like, I'm sure they're going to build a team for him, right? Just kind of like they did with Kyle Katarn, with Dash Rendar, Mara Jade and Talon and stuff like that. I think it's going to be very similar with the Aphra requirements. If we go back here, Hondo, probably I'm going to plug him into one of the backbone teams, and we'll do a video on the Farming Guide playlist about what the backbone teams are. We have our video on the Core 8. We're going to do an auxiliary team. We're going to do a backbone team. Essentially, the backbone teams are like the Core 8 on steroids. They're the really, really good teams, non-GLs, that are kind of harder to get. A lot of them have time requirements. A lot of them require high relics to be super useful. We're talking like Mauls and Bams and Nests and stuff like that, right? I think Hondo's going to do a really good job plugging into some sort of scoundrel team, obviously, because he's a scoundrel. I don't think he's going to be very good for Jabba, and I think these other 3 characters are going to be kind of similar. So I think he might be the Mara Jade, right? It's looking so far like if we go to the Star Killer requirements, he's the Mara Jade. He's the 3-star viability, very free-to-play friendly. I'm sure we'll get the Dash Rendar and the Talon and the Kyle Katarn, where, you know, maybe they're really good, but maybe they need to have more of an investment. But I'm really, 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 really thinking that Hondo is going to be the saving grace for a lot of mid-game players. Get him at 3 stars, maybe apply his Omicron. I'm going to apply his Omicron day 1. I'm just telling you that right now. My Scoundrel team is not relics. Like my Bam, even though I have Executor, is Gear 9. My Nest is Gear 7. My Dash is Relic 7. That's just because I just unlocked the Profundity finally. I don't really have any other Scoundrels. I'm not going to be using Datacrons. That means my Hondo doesn't need to be R5, which means I'm going to be plugging in that Hondo Anaka, getting that early fracture, and kind of taking advantage of how awesome his kit is. It's some, I got to find it. He has that 25% turn meter somewhere. I got to find it just to like put my mind at ease. It's got to be somewhere. All right, maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I totally misremember that. Remove 20% turn meter from all enemies. Do all this stuff. Hondo gains ransom. I feel like I'm definitely missing it. Hondo gains bonuses depending on this. All right, you know what? Maybe I'm just totally imagining Hondo taking a bonus turn if he's with Scoundrel. Oh, here we go. No, this is where he gets 100% protection or 100% turn meter. Dude, why am I an idiot? It's got to be here somewhere. All right, I'm not ending this fucking video until I find why I thought he gained 25% turn meter per Scoundrel. It's got to. All right, you know what? I'm just an idiot. All right, whatever. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Subscribe.